What happened to the girls of America's Next Top Model Cycle 8? Kathleen Duger took some test shots, but did not pursue a modeling career. She now works as a licensed hairstylist, starting her own business called Hairgasm. Samantha Francis later signed to Elite Model Management New York. In Asia, she signed to Apple Model Management Thailand and Style International Management Hong Kong. She was in Closer Macau, Elle Thailand, Harper's Bazaar Hong Kong, Lips, Me, Milk, Ming Pao Weekly, Oyster, Taste, 17, and Vogue Knitting. She was later featured as a top model in action for Cycle 13. Samantha is now happily married and is now a mother to one son named Emmett. Cassandra Watson was signed to Look Model Management in San Francisco. She was in the magazine's D-List and Jen Facio. She is currently signed to SMG Model Management in Seattle. Felicia Provost was signed to Elite Model Management in Chicago, and she appeared in the magazines Time Out Chicago and Brune magazine. She later retired from modeling and moved to Hong Kong to work as a dance teacher now. Diana Zalewski took some test shots, and she had a cover and spread in Scorg magazine. She presented the award for Most Dramatic Exit with Cycle to contestant Camille McDonald for the Fierce Awards. Sarah Vonderhaar modeled for Sophisticated Hairstyle Guide magazine, Red Eye Chicago, Thrillist, Stephen Papa George Hair Academy, Modern Salon magazine, Cosmetologists Chicago, and she was in an STD awareness campaign. Sarah started her music career after she was eliminated from the show. She released her debut album Are You Listening Now? To iTunes in 2009, and she released music videos for her singles All Mine, Me and I Got Sunshine. Whitney Cunningham graduated from Dartmouth College in June 2007. She moved to New York City, where she later joined the CESD talent agency. She had a spread in Plus Model magazine and has appeared in advertisements for Ashley Stewart. Whitney also started her own motivational speaking tour entitled Embrace Yourself, and she is now working as a senior community relations professional at Florida Power and Light Company. Jael Strauss was signed by Hitch Couture, and she started her own clothing line with the company as well. In 2012, Jael was reported to be battling meth addiction. That same year, she appeared on The Dr. Phil Show to discuss her struggle with addiction. Jael announced on her Facebook that she had incurable stage 4 metastatic inflammatory breast cancer on October 4, 2018, and she would later died of that cancer on December 4 of the same year. She was only 34 years old. Rest in peace, Jael Francine Strauss. Brittany Hatch moved to New York to pursue her modeling career and went professionally underneath her middle name. She signed with New York Model Management, Beatrice Models Milan Cover Management Paris, Percent Management, and Bloom Models. Her print work includes South and Kohler. She walked for Deborah Sinibaldi at the Milan Fashion Week S 2008. Brittany wrote and released a children's book called Beyond Pretty, and she gave birth to a daughter named Theo in 2017. Dion Walter signed with Eye Candy Model Management. She was in the magazine covers for Maca, Upgrade, Control, and Elements, and she was in the music video for Day 26's Got Me Going. Renee Alway has stated that she will move to Los Angeles and continue with modeling and shooting a film. The saddest thing is that it was cut very short on June 28, 2013, when Renee was arrested after a 6-hour standoff with police in Palm Springs, California. She was arrested for multiple offenses because of this. Renee was dismissed of more than a dozen other counts under a plea agreement and was sentenced to 12 years in prison in 2014. She was released from prison on good behavior in April 2018 after serving a 5-year sentence since June 2013. And in September 2019, she was arrested again for domestic violence. As of 2025, she has become a common criminal, in and out of jail frequently. Natasha Galkina, or Natalie Gal, as most people know of her as now, was voted as one of the most memorable contestants of ANTM by AOL Entertainment. She has continued to pursue modeling and changed her name to Natalie Gal, and was signed with MUSE Models New York from July 2007 to September 2007. and later represented by MGMT First and Beatrice Model Agency. Natasha has graced the covers of Modern Luxury Houston and DC, and has appeared in a fashion spread for the May 21, 2007 issue of US Weekly. Modeling looks of the summer with Renee Allway, Jaslene Gonzalez, and Dion Walters. She modeled in Athens, Greece, and Milan, Italy, having shot fashion editorials for Cosmopolitan, Lucky, Elle, GQ, Russia, and Madame Figaro. Natasha is often criticized for the abuse of filters on her Instagram photos, and she started an MBA at Harvard. Jaslene Gonzalez, being the winner of Cycle 8, has won representation by Elite Model Management, a $100,000 contract with CoverGirl Cosmetics, and a photo shoot for the cover of a 6-page spread in 17. In addition, during the run of Cycle 9, Jaslene appeared once a week in My Life as a CoverGirl segment that aired during commercial breaks while the week's episode of America's Next Top Model runs. After winning Cycle 8 of America's Next Top Model, Jaslene has continued to be active in the modeling industry, both in print and on the runway. She has worked internationally and appeared in various magazines over the years. She has also walked in New York Fashion Week shows for fashion designers. Beyond modeling, Jaslene has become a spokesperson for domestic violence awareness and hosts modeling workshops, including her empowerment course called On Set with Jaslene. She also has a jewelry line called Starlight by Jay, so congrats to her.